Hi guys!
What's up?
We are interesting.
And Ficus.
Do you want to see something unusual?
Today we've planned to do something cool and gigantic.
And of course in holiday style.
We're gonna make a giant sparkler.
And a giant. And a giant. And a giant. And a giant party popper.
Once we made a giant lighter and giant matches. This time we also shared our responsibilities. Sergey will make a giant party popper and I will make a giant sparkler. Well, you are the judges, so be sure to write in the comments who did better. We'll count all the votes and determine who won. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then click the button below, yes, the one in red, and subscribe it right now. It's not difficult for you, and for us, it will be very pleasant. At first, I planned to make the sparkler base material completely, but I couldn't find some chemical elements for making this base in our city, so I'll have to pull it off from the ready-made sparklers.
I'll make a gigantic party popper, but it will be a safe one. In the modern ones, the shot system is carried out using a spring. After that, the confetti are pushed out. I'll make my party popper exactly by this system.
So I took 200 packs of sparklers. There are more than 2,000 sparklers, can you imagine? And from all these I'll make one giant sparkler.
Is it enough?
I think it's more than enough. I'm even afraid to imagine how one such will burn. I need to spend one full day in order to remove this combustible substance and get a whole bucket of powder from which I'll make a giant sparkler.
Well, I found a spring. It was really difficult, but I found it. It is from two parts and I hope that it will help us. Look at this spring from the small party popper, and we've got such a large one. I hope that it is fully suitable for my giant party popper. Well, I'm experimenting a bit with it. As you can see, I already made such a system. Now I'm trying to make a mechanism that will shoot out the confetti. Well, I came up with this version. It actually shoots out, but it seems to me that it shoots weakly. It needs more and more power. Now let's check it with this thing. This is more suitable. It seems to me that a lot of wind resistance is coming here, so it turned out so quickly. You see, I even made holes here, but it doesn't help. Therefore, I continue to think how to do everything.
My sparkler, unlike his party popper, will certainly work because it is much simpler and much more effective. So it's gonna be cool. And here we get such a simple mixture. I mixed the oxidizer with the PVA glue.
Did a lot of oxidizer go for this thing?
No, I spent quite a bit. I took just a little bit of this material, so we have plenty of it. And it seems to me that some of it will still remain at the end.
Which means you will have a very giant sparkler.
Yes, first let it dries up, then we'll check how it burns.
I have already come up with a firing mechanism and also its launching. As you can see, I fixed this such a ring here. From this side I will have a hook. Here will be a rope which I will pull and the ring will fly out and push the confetti. I believe that it will be enchanting. At least I hope that it will be better than the Ficus sparkler.
So it's time for the first test drive. We'll check the mixture, which is almost dry. Sergey says that I can't set it on fire with a sparkler.
I'm sure you can't.
Well, let's see.
You can't light the sparkler itself. Come, light it up now.
Well, it's burning, not as good as I imagined it. It seemed to work out, but I need to come up with an adhesive that is more effective so that it burns faster and cooler.
Are we going to light it in the evening?
Yes, well, this fire is without sulfur, but I also have a matchstick sulfur, and I think it will burn better. Watch what happens.
Nothing happens.
It's just like burning from the inside, right?
Yes.
As a result, we came to the conclusion that it is better to make sparklers with PVA glue and without the addition of matchstick sulfur, because match sulfur burns quite strangely. So now I'm going to the garage and will make a giant sparkler somewhere about 20 times bigger than what you just saw. So we get something like a slime. Now we'll do it like this, how we make dumplings, and just stick it over here
to our giant sparkler.
We'll dry it over our stove, and I hope we really get a giant sparkler. It must be enchanting and beautiful.
I'm really curious about it. The base of it also thin as it should be.
Yes, I tried as much as possible to determine the size of the remaining rod, which I need to hold, and the sparking itself in order to make it as similar as possible to a real sparkler. Therefore, while my glue dries up, you go and finish your job.
This is my experimental party popper. I don't know if it will work, but I've got such an approximate one. As you see, I took a bucket as a base, made a hole in it, put a pipe in, and cut circles of both sides of OSB from that side and from that side. Well, I don't know, but something seems to be working out.
So finally, our sparkler is ready. Now it needs to be dried up, and then there will be an extravaganza.
So I present you a giant party popper of 2020. I really hope that it works and you like it and appreciate it more than the sparkler, which you will see later. Well, let's get started. I'm ready. Are you?
Come on.
Are you all ready?
No! No!
Whoa, it worked! I think it's cool. Everything flew out. This is really cool. By the way, before you choose who is better, know that the fact that my party popper is reusable, you can surprise your friends every year. Now, let's check the sparkler.
Look at my stick. This looks more like a burnt match, because I intentionally made such a tip from above, just like in a real sparkler, so that there is a good start of burning. By the way, sparklers sparkle because there are iron or steel fillings in the base material. So after the party popper, it's already a festive mood, and I want something even more enchanting. I really hope that my sparkler will light up now. Well, let's do it. Where's the lighter?
Let's see your masterpiece.
I wonder if it can light up from a sparkler.
Ух ты!
I hope it lights up. Even now I'm worried.
What if it doesn't burn at all? Well, guys, support us with your likes. It's burning!
Wow, how cool it looks from this side.
Yay!
Damn, it's cool that you can even hold it in your hands.
Is there even any comparison with my sparkler and his party popper? See how nice it works.
The most importantly, it burns like a real one, and that too for a long time, which is really amazing.
The top part is still burning. This is the longest burning sparkler. It's been burning for about 5 minutes, and while it will burn to the bottom, we'll probably have to stand another 20 to 30 minutes. We set it on fire in different places and see what happened. Honestly, I'm already scared to hold it in my hands.
I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days. Wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you.
Guys, I believe that everything is obvious now. Ficus is the best. The sparkler turned out excellent, which means Ficus won. So write in the comments sparkler. Although it's obvious that I won, but we'll still count your votes.
You didn't win yet.
Some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray you will never.
Well, in my opinion, both turned out very cool.
But you have to decide who's turned out better.
If you like my party popper, then write in the comments party popper.
And if you like the sparkler, then write sparkler in the comments.
We want to know who won. We'll read all the comments and figure it out. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel.
And click on the bell icon so that you never miss a new video.
Thanks for being with us.
Till next time.
Bye.
You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present. Come over here.
Blah, blah.